are 10 R&B songs from 1964 we'll never forget, and for good reason. Smokey Robinson was making hearts ache with the song that defined tender love.
I don't care what they think about me.
Meanwhile, Sam Cooke was giving voice to change that couldn't be silenced.
Man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away.
Number 10, Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas, the anthem that lit up the summer.
Dancing in the street, they're dancing in Chicago.
Released on Motown's Gordy label, Dancing in the Street dropped in July 1964 and instantly became a call to joy and unity.
Dancing in the street, oh, it doesn't matter.
Written by Marvin Gaye, William Mickey Stevenson, and Ivy Jo Hunter, it was meant as a dance tune, but became something much bigger. In a time of civil rights marches and rising hope, this track felt like both celebration and revolution.
They're dancing in the street, dancing in the street, away out.
You can almost see the kids spilling onto Detroit streets, transistor radios blaring, the horn section bursting like fireworks. Martha Reeves's voice didn't just invite you to dance, it dared you to be seen, to be free.
Across the ocean blue, me and you, we're dancing.
The single shot to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of Motown's defining records.
Come on and let's dance, everybody.
If that was joy in motion, this next song took heartbreak and made it pure poetry. Number 9, My Guy by Mary Wells, Motown's first queen of soulful pop.
Because I'm stuck like glue to my guy.
Before Diana Ross became Motown's face, there was Mary Wells, the label's first star.
Nothing you could do could make me untrue to my guy.
My Guy, written and produced by Smokey Robinson, hit the airwaves in early '64, topping both the pop and R&B charts. At just 21, Mary delivered it with grace and sass, her silky phrasing perfectly balancing sweetness and strength.
As a matter of opinion, I think he's tops my game.
Behind the scenes, the Funk Brothers laid down that unforgettable bass walk and finger snap groove. The song's playful lyrics, "Nothing you can say can tear me away from my guy," became every girl's mantra.
He may not be a movie star.
But success came with heartbreak. Soon after, Wells left Motown, feeling underpaid and underappreciated. Still, her voice remains the sound of that early Motown era. Elegant, confident, timeless.
No handsome face could ever take the place of my guy.
And while Mary sang of devotion, the next tune showed what happens when love goes missing. Number 8, You'll Lose a Good Thing by Barbara Lynn, the one-woman soul powerhouse.
You lose a good thing.
Barbara Lynn was a left-handed guitarist from Beaumont, Texas. Rare enough in '64, but even rarer was her songwriting power.
Do anything for you. Just don't miss.
You'll Lose a Good Thing, originally released in 1962, gained renewed life in 1964 when it crossed back into R&B radio rotation, reminding everyone that soul didn't just live in Detroit, it thrived in the South too.
This is my last time. Not asking anymore.
Barbara wrote, sang, and played lead guitar on her own track, unheard of for a black woman in that era. The song's warning, gentle yet firm, carried the weight of experience and pride.
Lose a good thing.
You can almost hear the slow turn of a vinyl record spinning in a dim-lit juke joint, couples swaying close.
I'm gonna march out of that door, and if you don't believe me.
The balance of pain and empowerment set the stage for the next act, a voice that would change the sound of soul itself. Number 7, A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke, the song that spoke for a generation.
change gon' come.
Recorded late in 1963 and released in December 1964, this was Sam Cooke's masterpiece and his farewell.
It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid.
Haunted by discrimination and inspired by Bob Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind, Sam turned his pain into prophecy. The lush orchestration, arranged by Renee Hall, gives it cinematic weight, but it's Cooke's trembling conviction that pierces through time. It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long.
When this played on AM radio, it wasn't just music, it was testimony. Churches, marches, and living rooms alike felt its ache and hope. Tragically, Sam was killed just weeks before the song's release.
But he winds up not.
Yet his words outlived him, becoming a civil rights anthem and eternal soul classic.
Carry on. It's been a long.
And if that one stirred your spirit, this next one lit up the dance floor with joy only Motown could deliver. Number 6, Baby Love by the Supremes. The sound of young America. Baby Love was the song that made the Supremes unstoppable. Released in October 1964, it marked the group's second consecutive #1 hit and cemented Diana Ross, Florence Ballard, and Mary Wilson as household names.
Tell me what did I do wrong to make you stay away?
Written by Holland Dozier Holland, it was Motown's formula perfected. Hand claps, heartbeat rhythm, and innocent yearning. Behind the gloss was the grit of Detroit's best, the Funk Brothers' tight groove, Earl Van Dyke's piano, and James Jamerson's deep melodic bass.
Instead of breaking up, let's do some kissing and making.
The Supremes recorded take after take until Berry Gordy was satisfied, pushing them toward pop perfection. And it worked. Baby Love hit #1 in the US and the UK. It wasn't just a song, it was Motown's passport to the world. If those harmonies warmed your heart, get ready. What's next will hit you right in the soul. If these classics from 1964 are bringing back memories, give this video a thumbs up. It helps keep the soul alive and the groove rolling. And don't go anywhere. We've still got 5 more unforgettable tracks that define the sound of the 60s. Number 5, Under the Boardwalk by the Drifters. Summer nostalgia in a single groove.
Of the sun. Under the boardwalk. We'll be happy.
Few songs capture the feeling of warm sand and first love like this one. Released in June 1964, Under the Boardwalk was recorded just days after tragedy. The Drifters' lead singer.
In the park you hear the happy sound of the carousel.
Rudy Lewis had passed away unexpectedly. Johnny Moore stepped in to sing lead, giving the track a tender yet resilient spirit.
On a blanket with my baby, where I.
With its simple percussion, guitar, and that signature electric piano line, it paints a seaside postcard, laughter, whispers, and the hush of waves at night.
We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
The song climbed to #4 on the pop chart and became an eternal summer anthem. Every time it plays, you can almost feel the boardwalk lights flicker back on.
Under the boardwalk, out of the sun.
And while that one was all about sweet escape, the next tune brought us right back to the fire of real emotion. Number 4, It's All Right by the Impressions. Curtis Mayfield's gospel groove. By 1964, Curtis Mayfield was writing R&B like scripture, hopeful, soulful, and irresistibly smooth.
When lights are low.
It's Alright may have been released late in '63, but it ruled the airwaves well into '64, topping the R&B chart. With its blend of gospel harmonies and uptown polish, it became an instant bomb for a country in flux. Recorded in Chicago, its shuffle rhythm and radiant optimism made it a favorite at church picnics and basement parties alike. Curtis's falsetto preached calm confidence. Have a good time, 'cause it's all right. And listeners believed him. The song's spirit would later echo through generations of artists, from Al Green to Raphael Sadiq. And if that one reminded us to keep the faith, the next track proved that heartbreak can still make you move. Number 3, Every Little Bit Hurts by Brenda Holloway, the soulful cry of a teenager.
Every little bit hurts.
Brenda Holloway was just 17 when she recorded this ballad for Motown's Tamla label, and her performance felt older than her years.
Every little hurt counts. You say you're coming home.
With trembling vibrato and raw sincerity, she captured heartbreak with a maturity that stunned even Berry Gordy. The arrangement, lush strings, restrained drums, and subtle horns gave her voice the spotlight.
I can't go on giving my life away.
Listeners could feel every ache in the line, every little bit hurts. A whisper turned into a cry. It didn't top the charts, but it carved out a legacy as one of Motown's most emotional deep cuts.
Every little bit hurts. To you.
Brenda's influence would ripple through artists like Dusty Springfield and later Alicia Keys.
I can give you all the things that you want.
If that one broke your heart, the next number rebuilt it with pure, irresistible groove. Number 2, The Way You Do the Things You Do by The Temptations, the spark of a legendary run. Before My Girl and Superstardom, there was this. Released in January 1964, The Way You Do the Things You Do was The Temptations' breakthrough. Smokey Robinson penned it with Miracle's bandmate Bobby Rogers, turning clever pickup lines into smooth poetry. David Ruffin hadn't yet joined, but Eddie Kendrick's silky tenor made it an instant hit, climbing into the top 20.
And baby, you're so smart.
The playful lyrics. You got a smile so bright you know you could have been a candle, made women swoon and men take notes. Behind the flirtation was something deeper, the sound of Motown discovering its swagger. That upbeat, hopeful rhythm would define the Temptations for years to come. But trust me, nothing will prepare you for the timeless magic waiting at number 1. Number 1, Twistin' the Night Away by Sam Cooke, the eternal dance of soul.
Twisting the night away. Here they have a lot of.
Though first released in '62, Twistin' the Night Away roared back into R&B rotation in 1964 after Sam Cooke's passing, reminding everyone why he was called the King of Soul.
They're twisting the night away.
The song's energy is pure joy. Cooke leading the crowd through a smoky club scene where everyone's twisting, laughing, and forgetting their troubles. With Renee Hall's tight horn charts and Cooke's effortless phrasing, it's impossible not to move. In the wake of his death, it became more than a dance hit. It was a celebration of the life force he embodied. Every spin felt like one last party in Sam's honor.
Here you find the young and old, twisting the night away. They're twisting.
That's what 1964 was all about. Love, rhythm, hope, and the voices that refuse to fade. From Motown magic to Southern soul, 1964 gave us the heartbeat of a generation, Thanks for joining us on this soul stroll through one of R&B's most unforgettable years. Subscribe to keep the groove alive, and don't stop now. Up next, 10 R&B songs from 1965 we'll never forget. Click it, and let's keep the rhythm rolling.